Pioneer fans, Pioneer Varsity Field Hockey is live and on the air. As we are here at Hallway Field, where it is Pioneer versus Skyline in a matchup of varsity field hockey. The Pioneer JV team won 2-0 in the game before, so both of these squads getting ready, getting warmed up, getting ready to go here. As folks continue to come into the stands, we may have a little bit of inclement weather coming. So long as there is no flashing in the sky, we should be all right, as these players are much tougher than I am out there. So they're willing to be out in the rain. My gear doesn't like it too much, so we're safe here in the press box. Game time temperature 75 degrees. We've dropped about 5 degrees in the last hour, so you can tell that front is moving in. Lots of clouds, but you do have a little bit of light coming in throughout those. As the lights are on here at Hallway Field. Talking about these two squads, they are both unbeaten. From what I can tell, Pioneer played Colorado Academy on the 22nd of August, beat them 2-1. Then shut out Chelsea with a 2-1 win there. They did have back on the 23rd games versus Shaker Heights, Worthington, Thomas, Washington, and Columbus Bishop Watterson, but no scores recorded in those. For completed games for Skyline, they really put it on Pinckney to start off the season. 8-0 on the 22nd. They beat Bloomfield Hills on the 23rd, 8-0. They beat Novi 4-1 on the 25th, and then they shut out here on 2-0 on the 27th. That is where they're at. So 0-2 versus 0-4. As we are about to get underway, we'll have the stick checks and more coming up soon. So we'll play just a few messages from the MHSAA, and then we will get going here momentarily. Oop.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is...
Its athletics department and its field hockey program are pleased to welcome the players, coaches, parents, students, alumni, and fans of the Skyline Eagles to tonight's match against your Ann Arbor Pioneer Pioneers. Let's meet the participants. First for Skyline, number 2, Abby Graff. Number 3, Annabelle Davidson. Number 7, Maria Moden. Number 13, Ray McNair. Number 20, Amelia Meyer. Number 24, Ella Lavery. Number 26, Ella Lavery. Number 28, Miranda Newberry. Number 29, Avery Wu. Number 31, Jillian Shinsky. Number 32, Audrey Profits. Number 33, Gwen Armstrong. Number 34, Eva Ewing Sultan. Number 36, Sophie Campbell. Number 37, Maylin Ramirez Castillo. And number 82, Olivia Zazak. And Helen Wall, number 99 or 40. The head coach of Skyline, Kylie Niswanger, assisted by Andy Nalepa and Brian Thomas. Oh yeah, and here are your pioneers. Number 2, Zoe Suckman. Number 4, Lena Hammerman. Number 6, Ann McGowan. Number 7, Megan Lamb. Number 8, Lily Boydman. Number 9, Alexis Heights. Number 10, Violet Soldan. Number 13, Gabby Howden. Number 14, Avery Meyer. Number 15, Izzy Sutton. Number 16, Sam Rogers. Number 17, Lillian Schultz. Number 18, it's Olivia Rollins. Number 19, June Galban. Number 20, Peyton Peters. Number 21, Mackenzie Steitman. Number 24, Kiara Jones. Clara Jones. Number 28, Lucy Peter. Number 29, Lucy Lowenschutz. And in goal, Bridget Schaefer and Mara Bullion. The coaches of Pioneer are headed by Jane Nixon, assisted by Katie Wallet, Kate Henry, and Trish Mockmer. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise at this time for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
And we're here at Hallway Field, as it is your Pioneer Varsity Field Hockey team taking on crosstown rivals Skyline. Pioneer is in their dark purple tops, their black shorts, and their black socks.
The
across
third
way.
team on the field
Skyline
today
is
are
in their white
officials
tops, their blue pants, and their white
Claire
socks.
Brush and Anna Cloach.
Officials out there as we're getting ready to go. And a big wind coming in, as you can feel the temperature dropping a little bit. Again, we're going to keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully the weather will miss us, but the radar does not look good. All right in the center circle.
15 minutes on the clock, please.
15 on the clock. 15 on the clock. As to take this center hit is Kilbride. And we are underway as that goes out the near sideline. Skyline comes over. Racing in there, it's going to be Caitlin Shinsky. Caitlin Shinsky sends it back over midfield. And it's sent all the way across by Salat. As that ball over on the far side. Whistle, restart. As Skyline trying to move it ahead. That knockback by Pioneer. Trying to pull it back and go the other direction. That ball sent down the far sideline. Battle for it. That's going to be Pioneer on the restart. McGowan has it. Just inside the far sideline. McGowan moves it back over to Rollins. Rollins gets it back, centered up on the defensive area. Heiss trying to move it ahead. That comes right to center, right to the center line. Trying to pull that away back over there is Jones. Battle for it on the near wing. Now sent right down on the near touch line. Sold it with it, sold it. Trying to poke it back. And fired all the way ahead. And to get it, Pioneer's defense trying to work around there as there was a battle with Jenkins. It's going to come out for a 16-yard hit for Pioneer. Heiss has it on the near sideline. Bring it up the near sideline. That goes out. It's going to be Skyline with the ball as Graff. Or excuse me, that's going to be Caitlin Shinsky. On that near, trying to center the ball up. Going across as that was Ganneman trying to get to it. But again, that comes out for a 16-yard hit for Pioneer. Nice. Gets it back. Pulled away from Sutton trying to come in. Shot there. Kicked away. Excellent work by Schaefer. That goes out the end line. And will come out for a 25-yard hit for Skyline here. 12:23 left to go. Kilbride moves it all the way back towards midfield. And sent across by Salat. Down the far sideline. That is going to go out the far sideline. Rollins over to take over for Pioneer. Scoreless so far here as we approach the 12-minute mark in the first. Rollins lifts it up high. Now played back. Skyline has it on their own side of midfield. Salah with it. Trying to knock it away was Lamb coming down the far wing. Here comes Pioneer trying to race ahead with it. Stopping is Galbon trying to center it up. That goes out the end line. That comes out for a 16-yard hit for Skyline. 11:23 left to go here in the first. All the way back to Salat. Down the far sideline, Rollins runs back after it on her own side of midfield. Rollins brings it ahead. Collision right at midfield, trying to pull it away. Rollins poking that back there. The follow. Trying to bring it ahead. Now bringing it across, Gunneman. Sends it back, top of the offensive zone. Rollins trying to poke it away, but a whistle. And it's going to be a restart there. Kilbride has it. Kilbride moves it all the way back, right towards midfield. Swept across over to Caitlin Shinsky. Out the near touchline. That'll be Solden with it. Solden moves it over. It's going to be taken by Heise. Heise on this near sideline. Heise sweeps it, and that will go out the near sideline. Catherine Shinsky will grab that and restart for Skyline. As that ball set. Shinsky moves it back. Grabbed back there by Salat. Trying to move it across. Stolen away by Pioneer. Lamb trying to get to it. Kicked away back over there. Nice work by the Skyline keeper. See if I can get number there. Rollins racing ahead down the far sideline. Rollins trying to get it back. Lowenshish with it. Lowenshish. Excuse me, that's 22. I don't have that on my roster. Ball pulled back. Rollins trying to sweep it ahead. That ball loose. Skyline trying to feed it ahead. Knocked down. Challenge. Right along the near sideline. Heise trying to move it ahead. That ball pulled back. Swept all the way back over to Sutton. Sutton over to Rollins. Rollins up the far wing. Able to get past. Now racing back for Skyline. Arocha trying to pull that off of the far sideline. Whistle. And it's going to be a restart by Pioneer. Is that it is through center trying to get it over. I think McGowan trying to come through. Skyline will move it all the way on to the far sideline there. They'll restart. That ball ahead to Carey. Battle for it on the far sideline, trying to work her way as Sutton. Carey with the restart. Carey has the ball back, feeds it back to the defense for Skyline. Pressure coming. All the way across now up the near wing. That ball knocked down out the near sideline. Hannes trying to get to it. Now trying to race in with it. As that ball, Jones had it and trying to move it over, and that goes out the end line. But earning a corner is Jones. 7:15 left to go here in the first quarter. As it is 0-0. The Pioneer jerseys are not easy to read the front side there. Ball over. Jones trying to send it in. Battle out in front. Shot. And a goal. Pioneer.
Goal, Pioneer, Pioneer, goal!
As that was, I believe, number 22, who I do not have on my roster. So Pioneer goes up 1-0 on the goal by number 22 for Pioneer. Pioneer trying to control the ball. Sent back, that tips all the way back. That is going to be Skyline's ball. 6:18 left to go. It's going to come out to Kilbride. Kilbride moves it over. Now Hannes trying to move it across. That ball swept out of harm's way. Now trying to feed it ahead. Again, number 22 for Pioneer. That tips back. Hannes trying to move it. Skyline trying to poke it away. Coming back with it. Another battle by number 22 for Pioneer. That goes out. The near sideline. Caitlin Shinsky brings it in the near sideline. Caitlin Shinsky sweeps it over, trying to get to Kilbride. That ball pulled out of the way. Trying to feed it ahead as Howden has it all the way across, trying to move it over to Boardman, but that goes out. The far sideline. Skyline with it. Lamb trying to pull that away. Oh, here comes Howden. Howden. Moves it into the shooting circle and knocked the other direction by Skyline. Gathered up by number 22. And fed over. Kilbride able to knock it away. That is going to result in a corner.
Pioneer corner.
Again, number 22 to take the corner. For someone who's a uniform number I don't have, Rollins, right at the top of the shooting circle. That goes just wide to the far side. As Howden trying to get a tip out in front. It goes out the end line. They'll come out for a 16-yard hit. For Skyline here with 4 minutes left in the first. So we believe 22 is Peekert out in front, and that's going to be a whistle. And come out for a 16-yard hit. Down the far wing, Rollins steals it away, trying to move it ahead. Skyline trying to poke that back. Sent down the center of the pitch, trying to propel it ahead is Nalafa. Pulled back. Now Peekert sends it across. Trying to get that ball over to Howden. Now Boardman trying to get it back to Peekert. That's stolen away by Skyline. Racing down the center of the field. Here comes Kilbride. Kilbride trying to get past the Pioneer defense as that's lifted right back over. As here comes Heiss. That ball out the near sideline. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the first. 1-0. Pioneer with the lead. Caitlin Shinsky rockets it all the way across the pitch. Played down, trying to bring it ahead back over there was Peabody. That ball brought away, Pioneer. Boardman ends up down on the field. That'll be a restart for Pioneer as Rollins has it right at midfield. Rollins Sweeps it back as Sutton moved it ahead. Ball down. Here comes Skyline trying to get it all the way across to Jenkins. That'll go out the near sideline. McGowan gets it moved over to Heiss. Heiss just inside the near sideline. Heiss sweeps it ahead. McGowan down onto the near sideline trying to get that over to Shuckman, and then just away from the tip of her stick. Caitlin Shinsky moves it back all the way across by Salat. Trying to come up the far wing is Carey. All right, that would be Caitlin Carey. Didn't realize there was two of them there. All the way back, just shy of midfield. Now racing ahead. That fired by Hanas. Taken away. Up the near sideline. And tipped out the near sideline. McGowan. Fires it all the way back into the shooting circle. Coming over. Kicked away as a diving attempt by Pioneer. Battle for it. Orocha trying to pull that away. And that turns into a corner. Peakert to take the corner. Peakert moves it. And blasted by Jones. Out the end line, and that'll be a 16-yard hit for Skyline Pioneer. Coming at the end of the first. 1-0 Pioneer with the lead, as that will do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, it is 1-0 Pioneer with the lead.
At the end of the first, Pioneer 1, Skyline nothing.
Play a quick message from the MHSAA.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As there was a game yesterday, see if I can find that score, as it was Skyline playing Pioneer men's soccer, the men's soccer team practicing over on the Main Street field. That was a 3-2 win by Skyline. In the men's soccer game, Pioneer comes out onto the field.
We can reset the clock, please.
Schaefer coming back. Well, 1-0 Pioneer with the lead. Kilbride to take things with the center hit. That deflects and out the near sideline. Catherine Shinsky again has it on the near sideline as she'll feed it all the way over. That tipped. Back trying to steal it away was Galbon. All the way across by Salad. Now here comes Skyline, fed all the way across by Caitlin Carey. Out the far sideline. Rollins with it there. Rollins. Right over midfield. Skyline with it. Again, Rollins, that went out the far sideline, so Rollins moves it back. Sutton with it. Sutton trying to get ahead to Jones. Jones all the way over to Hayes. Hayes coming up the near sideline. Hayes racing ahead. That tipped out the near sideline. Hayes. Or excuse me, that was McGowan. Move back. Peacock trying to get to it. Kilbride the other direction. Kilbride over midfield. Kilbride racing ahead. Good job by Rollins to knock it away. Rollins races up to midfield. Rollins has Schultz just to her left. Moves it over to Schultz. Schultz trying to bring it ahead. Schultz stops just outside the shooting circle. Tipped in. Jones trying to go for it, and that off the side of the goal. That will come out for a 16-yard hit. Good opportunity. Jones trying to deflect it out in front. Pioneer with 13 minutes left to go before halftime with the 1-0 lead. Intercepted. Controlled. Now swept across. As it was a good job by Schuckman to try and move it across, but that will be a 16-yard hit by Skyline. All the way across by Salat. Up the far sideline. Angle for it back over there. Trying to poke it away. That's going to be a restart back over there by Libby Carey. Skyline over midfield. Trying to feed it ahead was Nafala. Rollins knocked it away. Now trying to get it back. Intercepted by Kilbride. Kilbride races down the far wing. Back down, Pioneer intercepting. Hayes trying to pull it away. And it's going to come out for a 16-yard hit as Hayes was battling back over there with Nafala. All right on that far sideline. That'll be a restart for Pioneer here with 11:47 left to go before halftime. Chipped ahead. Trying to move it ahead is Boardman. Boardman on that far sideline. Boardman trying to get it back as that will be a restart for Skyline, it looks like. So Libby Carey moves it back over midfield all the way back to her defense. Sent across by Salat. Now Catherine Carey trying to get it through. It's going to be a restart. Catherine Carey, or excuse me, that was Catherine Shinsky. It's it right to midfield. Battle there with Arocha. Pioneer with the restart. All the way across by Peekert over to Rollins. Rollins on the far sideline. Rollins trying to move it ahead. Skyline with it. Skyline. That ricocheted off. Coming over was Sutton trying to get that away, but that's going to be a restart for Skyline. Quickly into the shooting circle. Schaefer will watch that, and I'll go right out the end line. Pioneer ball. As we're approaching 10 minutes to go before halftime. No, forgive me, that's going to be Skyline ball. Looks like that's going to come out for a 25-yard hit. Kilbride has it on the far wing. Kilbride gets it back over to Salad. Salad all the way across to Catherine Shinsky. Catherine Shinsky trying to move it ahead. There's Arocha. Arocha and centered up. Good defense back over there by Boardman trying to knock it away. Skyline controls right at midfield. Trying to move it ahead. That over to Arocha. Down the far sideline. Knocked away. Pioneer, Jones trying to get it on that far sideline now. Rollins flashing in, trying to pull that away. Skyline chips it into the shooting circle. Battle for it over there is Ganamet with it. Still poking away. Now coming over onto the near wing. Peekert flips it over onto the near sideline. That's stolen away from McGowan by Hannas. Center it up, trying to get a shot away. Back over there is Peabody. Pioneer able to knock that away. All the way across to Rollins. Rollins. Sweep pick. And knocked away over there by Libby Carey. South the far sideline. Skyline with it. As that's Caitlin Carey. Gonna restart by Skyline. It's Libby Carey moves it back. Now trying to get it into the shooting circle. That ball knocked away by Sutton. Sutton has it on the far wing. Sutton moving it ahead. Trying to get it over to Jones, and that slips out the far sideline. All the way back into the midfield area. Salat over onto the near wing. Here comes Caitlin Shinsky. Caitlin Shinsky hits it. Pulled away by Pioneer. Moved back as High's trying to get to it. That pulled back away by Ganamet. Gana has that knocked away. Now sent ahead. Pioneer not quite able to keep it in the nearest sideline, so that's going to be Caitlin Shinsky with the restart. Caitlin Shinsky moves it back up the field over to Slod. Slod back on this near sideline to Caitlin Shinsky. That corralled by Pioneer as McGowan has it. Now Peekert with it. Peekert coming ahead. Peekert down the near wing. Peekert over to Schultz. Schultz on the near sideline. Schultz trying to fire it ahead. Here comes Lamb. Lamb trying to work her way past a pair of Skyline players. That goes all the way over to Jones. Jones. That ball back into the midfield area. Jones down the far wing. That ball on the far sideline. That is going to be a restart by Caitlin Carey as we have a mist coming down out there. All the fans have their umbrellas up and ball deflected. That is going to be a restart for Skyline here with 6 minutes left to go before halftime. That ball moved over by Caitlin Carey. Out the far sideline, Jones with it there. Jones lobs it up, but that's going to be Skyline with the ball as Caitlin Carey will restart. Just outside of the midfield area. Caitlin Carey feeds it down the far sideline and out. Rollins will start there for Pioneer. Rollins lobs it up high in the air. Pioneer coming ahead with it as that was Boardman with it. Back, now pulled away by Kilbride. Solden trying to get to it away from Kilbride. Kilbride on the far sideline as a whistle. Back over to Jones for Pioneer. Jones trying to work her way through traffic. That out the end line. That is going to be Skyline ball. 4 minutes, 50 seconds before halftime. Here in a bit of a misty all-way field. All the way out the far sideline. That will be Rollins who will take over there for Pioneer. Rollins looks back. Now ahead Jones trying to get to it, but that's going to be a restart as Kilbride fires it. Everything she's got. That picked up. Coming ahead with it is Ganymet. And knocked away. Excellent work over on that far wing by Sutton. They'll go out the far sideline, but big time pressure by Skyline taken away. So Libby Carey will have it on that far sideline. Moved ahead. Rollins trying to poke that away. Back over there. Peabody trying to get to it as well. That's going to be a restart for Skyline. Rollins tips it that out the end line. That is going to be coming out for a Pioneer 16-yard hit with 3 minutes 30 seconds left to go. Before halftime, Rollins looks back to her left. Now Rollins smokes one all the way down the field. As that ahead, coming in, here comes Pioneer. Lamb into the shooting circle. Lamb with a shot and a goal!
Go Pioneer, goal!
Beautiful pass way ahead.
Maggie Lamb.
And again, I'm pretty sure it caught the red hair, but yep, that was Lamb with that goal. Pioneer goes up 2-0 here with 3 minutes 7 seconds left before halftime. Skyline would love to get this to a one-goal game before halftime. That ball all the way back, Salad with it. Moved over onto that far wing. Pioneer trying to flash ahead, but here comes Skyline over midfield. As that's Libby Carey with it. Libby Carey trying to get it over to Nullifa. Ball over just on the edge of the shooting circle. That is going to be a restart for Skyline. Libby Carey with it. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Moved across by Arocha. Oh, battle, and that goes out the end line. Kilbride back there. It's going to remain with Skyline as that'll come out for a 25-yard hit. Kilbride with it there. Kilbride sends it up the center of the pitch. Knocked away. Down onto the near wing. As Sutton trying to get it out of the defensive zone. Sutton back. Sutton battling on the near sideline. Pulled back over by Peekert. Peekert looking for an opportunity to move it ahead. Peekert right on the near sideline ahead to McGowan. McGowan trying to get it back into the midfield area. Hana's had it, but here comes Jones. Jones moves it all the way down as that'll go out of bounds. Skyline ball. Caitlin Shinsky with it with 1 minute 25 seconds left to go before halftime. Caitlin Shinsky sends it with power over to Arocha. Now up the far wing. That ball on the far sideline just shy of midfield. Libby Carey trying to get it past. Good job to get a stick on it back there. I believe that was Howden. Now here comes Kilbride racing down the near wing. Kilbride trying to get into the shooting circle. Kilbride firing it. That knocked away. Up over to McGowan. And I believe that was Sutton with another great defensive play. That'll go out. As Lamb was, I believe that was Lamb trying to get to it. It just went out the near sideline before she could do it. So Caitlin Shinsky fires it. Hannes takes it off the stick. Picked up by Peekert. Peekert right on the center of the field. Peekert moves it back. On the near touch, on the near sideline, McGowan. McGowan gets ahead to Sutton. Sutton racing. Sutton trying to get to Jones through traffic. Jones wasn't quite expecting that one, but she comes back and grabs it. Jones battling for that, getting it away from Salad. And that will do it. At the end of the half, it is Pioneer 2 and Skyline nothing. As we will step away and play a few messages from the MHSAA, and we'll be back for the second half.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Why do high school sports really exist? For 99% of the participants, it's the biggest stage they will ever play on, and it provides the most educational value, teaching sportsmanship, ethics, integrity, hard work, and teamwork. It's about playing with local friends against local rivals and creating lifetime relationships. They build community spirit, and they're worthy of your continued support. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
If you're a recent high school or college graduate and still have a passion for the games you played in school, still remember the thrill of putting on the uniform, why don't you help us out and become a registered high school game official? Get out there and give something back to our kids. Visit the MHSA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Integrity, commitment, love of the game. These traits describe the people high school sporting events can't start without. The officials. They're out there every day giving back to our kids. Let's give them the respect they deserve. Better yet, why don't you become one? Visit the MHSAA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As we're about to head back into play here 15 minutes up on the clock is going from left to right for Pioneer. Looks like Bouillon is in at the keeper position. And ball back over and along the near sideline, trying to get to it. That goes out the near sideline. Libby Carey trying to get to that, but Boardman will restart. Boardman moves it down. That ball will go out the end line. Pioneer up 2-0 here in the third. So again, just a 5-minute half trying to keep this game moving so we can hopefully avoid any inclement weather or have some time to deal with a delay if need be. Keeping our fingers crossed and four-leaf closers close at hand that it'll just be wet and no light show in the sky. Pop down by Rollins. Rollins coming the other direction for Pioneer. Good job to get that ball. Controlled by Skyline now as they move it ahead. Racing over, then fired over by Ganymet. Ganymet trying to get it all the way over to Arocha. Arocha. And ball down on the far sideline. Pioneer with it. Moved ahead as trying to get back. I believe that's McGowan. Jones trying to chase it as Kilbride had it. That'll be a restart by Kilbride. Kilbride rockets it ahead. Again, that'll be a restart for Skyline. Kilbride takes it back. Puts it on that far sideline, keeping it in. That blasted all the way over by Hannes. Skyline will restart on that far sideline. The ball's set there for Caitlin Shinsky. All the way back into the far corner. And Pioneer trying to move the ball away. Hannes trying to get it in as McGowan challenging. That's going to be Pioneer's ball. Heiss has it. Ahead to McGowan. McGowan trying to move it. And ball sent ahead. Trying to move it over. Here comes Boardman. Boardman. Skyline moves it all the way back out. Rollins has it. Rollins coming down the near sideline. Rollins trying to move it across. That intercepted. Bringing it ahead. Here comes Skyline. With it is Ganymet. Trying to get it centered up. That ball stolen away. Sent across by Peeker. McGowan on the far sideline. McGowan trying to get it ahead to Schultz. That just out of her reach. Out the far sideline. Now it'll be Skyline ball. 11:45 left to go here in the third. 2-0. Pioneer with the lead. These two teams have had some epic battles these last few years. A couple for a state championship. It's always been some good games when they get together. Here comes Skyline racing down. Kilbride trying to fire it over. That loose. Intercepted. Pioneer. All the way over. Fed ahead by Boardman. Jones trying to get to it. Now Boardman bringing it ahead, working against Libby Carey. All the way down, racing over, and that goes out. The near sideline. Caitlin Carey has it. 11 minutes left here in the third. Caitlin Carey on the near sideline. 2-0 Pioneer with the lead. Skyline wanting to cut into this lead. They'd like to get to a one-goal game. And ball controlled. And move it over is Libby Carey. Now Caitlin Carey, that intercepted. Excellent work by Pioneer. Ahead, Hammerman trying to move it over. Knocked away back there by Arocha. And that'll be Skyline ball. Caitlin Carey with it. In her own defensive zone, Caitlin Carey trying to move it ahead. And ball collected by Skyline. Trying to get to it back was Boardman. out the near touchline, and that will be Caitlin Carey with it. Battle for it right at midfield. Quickly ahead, here comes Kilbride. Kilbride coming down the near sideline. That blasted all the way and out the end line. Pioneer will take it for a 16-yard hit. .9:30 left to go. Rollins on the near sideline. Boardman battling. Boardman will restart. Boardman launches it down, racing ahead. Trying to get to it is Howden, and Howden, as much speed as she had, she just couldn't get to it. Let her a little bit. That goes out the end line. Smell the permacore with the rain. .850 left to go here in the third. That ball down onto the near wing. Bringing it ahead. Caitlin Carey. Trying to get it over to Libby Carey. Libby Carey over midfield, sending it centered up. Now bringing it ahead. There's Arocha. Arocha. That knocked away. Arocha gets it back. There's a blast. Kicked away. Good job by Bullion. Here comes Peeker. Peeker for Pioneer. Moves it ahead. McGowan down. Leave that Schultz up the far sideline. Schultz in a big battle with Hannes. Schultz trying to get it over. That ball swept. Jones chasing it, and that just out the end line with 8 minutes left to go. That ball comes out for a 25-yard hit for Pioneer. Peeker moves it back. Ball swept ahead. Schultz trying to get to it, but that out the end line. That is going to be a 16-yard hit for Skyline. Pioneer with the 2-goal lead. Skyline with the ball as they start things off at the 60. Battle for it on that far sideline. That is going to be Pioneer's ball. McGowan brings it out. Trying to get to Jones. That ball all the way across. Here comes Libby Carey. Libby Carey trying to get past Boardman. Now Hammerman trying to get to it, as that will be Skyline ball. Goes over midfield. Racing back. Sutton with it. Sutton over to Peeker. Peeker all the way across. McGowan over. Rollins trying to keep it in, and it just flips off the stick out the near sideline. Libby Carey. Back over. Caitlin Carey with it. Caitlin Carey trying to get it through traffic. Rollins feeds it the other direction over to Boardman. Boardman back to Rollins. Rollins tips it and sent back over to Peeker. Peeker trying to get away from Nuffala. All gathered up. Boardman moves it across. Now Peekert with it. Peekert down on the far sideline. Ball moved over. Intercepted by Kilbride. Lamb over there trying to get to it, as well as Jones. That is going to be Skyline with the restart. Solid has it back there. 5:50 left to go here in the third. 2-0. Pioneer with the lead. Skyline brings it up the near wing. Rollins intercepts before it can get to Libby Carey. Rollins steps back, trying to feed it through traffic. Ball loose. As battle for it is solid.
Pioneer substitutions, number 7, Maggie Lamb, number 16, Sam Rogers, and number 19, June Galvan.
As coming in, Boardman has it. Boardman has it tipped back away by Rocha. Now that ball down the near sideline. Collision as Kilbride went down. That is going to be a restart by Skyline as Caitlin Carey gets it all the way back. Salat trying to feed it ahead to Kilbride. Kilbride up the center of the pitch, right over midfield. Kilbride racing ahead with it. Kilbride feeds it down over to Arocha. Arocha fires it in, and that goes just wide to the far side. That could be a 25-yard hit. It looks like it will be. So Skyline maintains possession. They will have a 25-yard hit as Kilbride will take it there. 4:19 left to go here in the third. That ball all the way back. Stolen away. Here comes Pioneer. Racing down the far wing was Lamb. A whistle. It is going to be Skyline ball as they'll head the other direction. As that hit sharply down by Caitlin Shinsky. Out the far sideline. 3:45 left to go here in the third. 2-0 Pioneer with the lead. Highs with it. Hana plays it down, now bringing it over. Whistle, and that's going to be Pioneer ball. Sweep hit down over midfield. Trying to move it across. Here comes Pioneer through traffic. As that was Galban with it. That's going to turn into a Skyline ball. We approach the 3-minute mark. Libby Carey coming up the near wing here in the third. Libby Carey trying to get around as good job out there by Rogers. It's going to turn into a Pioneer ball. Peekert with it. Peekert sweeping it ahead. Jones had it. Pulled right back away. Now here comes Rollins. Rollins back into the offensive zone. Rollins over onto the near wing. Racing over, trying to get to it. Boardman, I believe. Boardman battling. Boardman pulls it away. Boardman on that end line. That fired all the way down, and that will go out the end line. 2:20 and counting left to go. That ball will come back out for a 25-yard hit for Pioneer. Peekert with it. Peekert as Jones in front of her. Peekert brings it in. Peekert over to Boardman on the near sideline, trying to get it to Jones. That sweeps out in front. Put down. Lamb trying to get it in. Lamb another shot and a goal. Lamb with a second goal of the game. And Pioneer goes up 3-0.
Pioneer goal. Credit goes to Maggie Lamb.
Good hard work out in front as Acosta Velasquez battling out there, but good job by Pioneer as they take the 3-0 lead here as we are a minute 48 out of the fourth quarter. Here comes Skyline with great rapidity the other direction. Kilbride trying to get to it. Rollins takes it away, sends it towards midfield. Sent down onto the near wing. Just unable to hold it in as that just slips off a Boardman's stick. Trying to control it there. Caitlin Carey with it on the near sideline. She'll restart for Skyline. Rollins trying to steal it away from Kilbride. Rollins over midfield. Rollins feeds it ahead. Here comes Jones. Jones down onto the near wing, and that just a little out of the reach. That was Rogers trying to get to it, and that goes out the end line. That could come out. That should come out to the 16 for Skyline with about 55 seconds left before we enter into the break between the third and fourth quarter. Libby Carey can't quite keep it in. That ball, Boardman now has it on the near sideline. Quickly ahead to Jones. Jones trying to make her way on the end line. Jones couldn't quite keep it in. As the momentum, she was trying to get an angle to slip it across. The momentum just carried her ahead. 30 seconds left here in the third. 3-0 Pioneer with the lead. Skyline out for a 16-yard hit from Salat. Salat trying to move it ahead. That ball loose. Heads towards midfield. 10 seconds left. Here comes Skyline down the near sideline. Trying to bring it ahead back over there is Nafala. Now with it, Donomet, and that will do it for the third as we head into the fourth quarter. 3-0 Pioneer with a goal each quarter. As again, we'll play a couple messages from the MHSAA.
Pioneer fans, we hope to see you back here on Monday the 8th.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're hearing it. The message is getting through to parents. Multi-sport athletes get injured less. Multi-sport athletes become better in their primary sport in the long run. And even though it's not why we play our games, multi-sport athletes are now getting recruited more than specialized athletes. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You have to wonder sometimes how folks in the stands, so far removed from the action and who have probably never had any training, actually think they can see the play and apply the rules better than the officials assigned to a game. If you're that good, please register immediately at MHSAA.com. We need more officials on the playing surface and fewer in the stands. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As we are here headed into the fourth, 3-0 Pioneer with the lead. Again, we hope to have the men's soccer game brought to you. That's going to be 1 o'clock on Saturday. We hope to bring that to you. Meant to do the soccer game last night, but again, I got held late at my day job. Got to make that money. Jones has it, getting ready for a center hit. As that lifted all the way down, knocked down by Libby Carey. Libby Carey trying to move it ahead. That down onto the near wing. Sent ahead by Kilbride, just out the near sideline. Rollins with it there. So Rollins right over midfield. And it's going to be a whistle. Pioneer with the restart. Rollins will take it. She'll be right about 5 yards over midfield. Sweep hit all the way back. That is going to come out to a 25-yard hit for Skyline. Skyline will start over with a 25-yard hit over there. Kilbride with it. Kilbride. All the way over, down onto the far wing. That brought ahead by Caitlin Shinsky. Caitlin Shinsky in a battle on that far sideline. She'll restart. 13:45 left to go here in the fourth. Skyline centering it, trying to get it over to Nafala. Now here comes Pioneer down on the far wing, stolen away by Skyline. Racing over is Jenkins. Head up the far sideline, controlled by Pioneer. Sutton trying to get to it. Big battle back there. Still trying to pull it away is Caitlin Shinsky. Skyline with the restart. Rollins controls. And moved ahead. Here comes Beaker. Beaker over midfield. Beaker launches it. Trying to get to it is Schuckman, and that just out of her reach. That'll come out for a 16-yard hit for Skyline. 12:45 left to go here.
Now in for Skyline, Addison Peabody.
Peabody in. Caitlin Shinsky sends it over. That'll be a restart for Skyline. All the way across to Libby Carey. Libby Carey. As that poked away, coming back, Boardman with it. Now that's sent out the near touchline. Rollins with it there. 12:15 left to go here in the fourth. 3-0 Pioneer with the lead. All the way back. We will not have the broadcast, but freshman football and JV football battling Bedford tomorrow here at Hallway Field. Then Bedford will be broadcasting on the NFHS network for varsity football. That will be on Friday, 7 p.m. So if you have the NFHS network, here comes Pioneer into the shooting circle. That brought away. Coming back the other direction, Libby Carey. Now here comes Peekert. Peekert down the near wing. Peekert fires it across. Oh, looking for Shuckman's stick, and Shuckman just not able to deflect that in. That goes out the end line. That will be Skyline's ball with 11 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Caitlin Shinsky ahead. Here comes Kilbride. Kilbride trying to launch it. That will go out the sideline. Sent ahead. I believe that was McGowan with it. Skyline going the other direction. 10 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Kilbride on the far side of the field. Kilbride looks ahead, now moves it back. Kilbride down that far sideline, and that'll go out. It's going to continue to be Skyline's ball. The official right there had a better view of it than I did. Kilbride again will have it on that far sideline. Kilbride trying to send it across. That off a Pioneer player. Kilbride gets it back on a restart. Again, Kilbride restarting again. Kilbride has it set. On to the end line. That ball back, gathered up by Arocha. Now played the other direction. Here comes Pioneer. Ball loose. Pioneer up the near wing. Blasted ahead as Howden was racing trying to get to it. That knocked the other direction and out the near sideline. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the fourth. 3-0 Pioneer with the lead. Caitlin Carey sends it all the way back. Salat. Now trying to sweep it ahead. That ball grabbed by Arocha. Arocha trying to pull that away. Arocha still with it. Back there battling with it with Shuckman. Now moved ahead by Solden. Pulled away. That ball down, and now coming in. Boardman trying to get a blast. By the way, if you're a big Pioneer field hockey fan, that ball in, right up in the front. Controlled, centered up, trying to pull that away. Back to Jones. Jones moved over. Skytman in. There's a shot knocked down by Costa Velasquez. Still battling on the far wing. Pulled back. Now trying to pull it away. Here comes Nifla. Rollins bringing it ahead. That ball fired all the way across. Intercepted.
Corner, Pioneer.
That's going to be a corner for Pioneer. So the latest podcast of the Michigan podcast had a number of Michigan field hockey players, including Bormet, former Pioneer player who's a captain with Michigan. Michigan has 3 Pioneer players on the team, including Maddie Grand and Natalie Millman. So you might want to check out that Michigan podcast to listen to Pioneers at the next level. Peeker gets it to Rollins, top of the shooting circle, over to Jones. Jones trying to send it across. And now, boy, a save out in front. As I believe that was Arocha who got her stick in the way right out in front. 7:07 left to go. That is going to be a penalty stroke. So Howden ready to take the stroke. Costa Velasquez lone in the box. .707 left to go, waiting. There is. Oh, good save by Costa Velasquez. That keeps it 3-0 as Acosta Velasquez is mobbed by her team. So they keep it. Now Skyline just wants to get a goal, try and get momentum going their way. They're going to try and build off of that save on the stroke. So they'll come out for a 16-yard hit with 7:07 left to go. Pioneer up 3-0. All the way across by Peabody, intercepted. But Kilbride's going to restart for Skyline. Kilbride trying to move it ahead. Knocked down over there by McGowan, stolen away. Skyline launches it over to Rollins. So Schultz back in for Pioneer. Rollins has it on the near wing. Rollins. That's sent ahead, trying to grab it, and that just out of the reach of Boardman. Out the near sideline. 6:30 left to go here. In the fourth, Pioneer up 3-0. Caitlin Carey trying to move it. That goes out the near sideline. They're calling a lot of AFC Ann Arbor this summer. I keep on wanting to call it the touch line. Caitlin Carey, that's what we'll be calling it Saturday when Pioneer men's soccer is playing. That went right off of the back of Boardman. Kilbride moves it into the near corner, trying to send it across, intercepted by Pioneer. That ball grabbed by Libby Carey. Libby Carey trying to spin with it. Libby Carey moves it back to Kilbride. Kilbride trying to move it away. That intercepted, trying to get to it, and a good job by Sutton, but it ends up going out the near sideline. Caitlin Carey looks to her left. Caitlin Carey. That fed out the end line, tipped by Pioneer. Just come out to the 25 for Skyline as we have 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Kilbride will take it on the near wing for the 25-yard hit. Kilbride sweeps it back. That over to Caitlin Shinsky. Caitlin Shinsky up the far wing. Caitlin Shinsky trying to get around Schultz. Caitlin Shinsky. Battle for it. That lifted over, trying to get to it over to Nalafa. Caitlin Shinsky with the restart. 4:44 left to go here in the fourth. Skyline controls as they try and move it across. Now Jones with the steal. Jones trying to feed it ahead to Lamb. Lamb racing down the far wing. Lamb coming over, tipped away. Lamb trying to maintain possession. That over to Boardman. Lamb trying to feed it out in front, and that is going to go Skyline's way with 4:15 left to go here. And we would love to see, I believe that's the men's soccer team who just finished up practice down here cheering. Always love to see the different teams supporting each other. Pioneer with it. Down the far wing, that launched over to Boardman. Boardman just outside the shooting circle. Boardman trying to work away, and Boardman fires, but a whistle. Kicked away by Costa Velasquez. That is going to be a corner for Pioneer. Peekert to take the corner.
Lucy Peekert with the ball.
3:33 left to go here in the fourth. 3-0 Pioneer with the lead. Peekert gets it to Rollins. Rollins, top of the shooting circle, gets it over to Jones. Jones firing it ahead. Trying to move it over to Schultz. That kicked away. And that is going to be Skyline's ball. They'll take the 16-yard hit as we approach 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Ball down the far wing. Skyline trying to pull it. That knocked away. Then Jones with it. Nope. Excuse me. I believe that's Schultz with it. That's stolen away by Peekert. Peekert down the far wing. Peekert trying to get it across. Lamb with it. Lamb trying to move it back to Jones. That's a whistle.
Corner, Pioneer.
That'll be a Pioneer corner. 2:30 left to go. A little underneath that. Looks like Peekert's going to take it again.
Peekert will serve.
All sorts of emergency vehicles going across out in front. Hopefully they get to and help whoever they need. Rollins has it. Rollins moves it over, fired out in front, battle for it. Oh, knocked away. Last moment knocked away out there is that was Salad with a quick stick for Skyline. 1 minute 45 seconds left to go here. That will come out to for a 25-yard hit. Ball all the way back, controlled by Pioneer. Rollins has it. Rollins up the near wing. And will go out as there is a Skyline player down on the field, slow to get up. Oh, she is not. She is in some pain. As the trainers come out, we keep our fingers crossed that that young lady is all right. As again, boy, you never want to see any of these players injured as they play their guts out. As the trainers will work with her. As three-person training staff, we're very, very grateful for the trainers helping keep all these wonderful, amazing athletes as safe as possible. Boy, that's what, the third fire truck going past, so wherever they're going, we hope they take care of whatever emergency is very efficiently and without incident. Skyline player sitting up, keeping our fingers crossed she's going to be all right. Get the win in the rivalry, but you do not want to see the players injured. As up on her feet is Ganymet, and she is being helped off. She is not putting any pressure on that, I think it's her left leg. So we will hope that she'll be all right. Fingers crossed that she will be make a quick recovery and be as healthy as possible. As again, she is having issues putting any pressure on one of her legs as they're helping her off. It's a good round of applause, good sportsmanship by the fans. Whenever an injured player gets up, always a good idea to give a nice round of applause there as Rollins has it back for the Pioneer hit. with 1:17 as they continue to help Ganymet off of the pitch. And speed is not the important part here, keeping her from injuring anything else and as comfortable as possible is the important part. So take a few moments as she moves her way off the field. Again, we'll hope she'll be all right. I did not see what happened. But no matter what it is, hopefully she recovers quickly. 1:17 left to go. Rollins with it for Pioneer. Rollins trying to move it ahead. That grab by Boardman. Boardman up the near sideline. Trying to work that ball away. Here comes Lamb. He'll be moved back. Boardman has it on the near sideline into the near corner. Boardman holding it there. 55 seconds left. Pioneer just trying to work out the clock as that ball will go out the end line. Classy move by Pioneer. 45 seconds left to go. Skyline would love to just get on the board. Rollins intercepts that hard hit ball down the field. 38 seconds. Rollins simply trying to stick handle, keep it away from Skyline. That's going to stay Pioneer's ball. 30 seconds left to go. 3-0. Rollins on the near sideline, stick handling. As she is just dribbling, trying to keep it away. That balled away, racing the other direction is here comes Nafla. Up the near sideline, 17 seconds left to go. Stolen away by Rollins, who has played fantastic defense all game long. Now here comes Libby Carey. Libby Carey across with 8 seconds left. Skyline continuing to play hard. Libby Carey has that poked away. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that will do it. Pioneer stays undefeated and hands Skyline their first loss on the season. Skyline goes to 4-1. Pioneer 3-0 before their trip to Chicago. Again, we will return. We will not be here tomorrow, but if you do want to watch a little football, there is the junior varsity and freshman games at 4 o'clock and 6:30 here tomorrow. We won't have the broadcast, but please come out. Varsity football will be at Bedford. We will be back at 1 o'clock on Saturday for Pioneer men's soccer. So we look forward to that. Thank you very much for watching and cheering for either of these teams. Have a fantastic rest of your evening and take care, everybody.
Thank you for coming and supporting your team and players.